don't explain, I just stare. Say nothing, but still they're scared. Every word I don't say echoes louder than what they pray. Silence is my witness. Every glance a sentence cold and vicious. I don't scream, I don't confess, but truth bleeds through in my stillness. They talk in circles, I move straight. They chase cloud, I own fate. No jury, no judge in this town. Just my nod and bodies down. Silence is my witness. Every breath a deadly business. I don't shout, I don't preach, but I touch lives out of reach. They say power speaks, that's a lie. True kings rule with no reply. If you hear me talk, you already lost. I speak in moves and pay the cost. Silence is my witness. I don't beg for forgiveness. I make peace with shadows kiss, and let silence seal my justice.
I walk alone where the streetlights fade. No witnesses, no debts to pay. My boots, no roads you'll never see. I don't explain what I had to be. Cold breath hanging in midnight air. A loaded past, but I don't share. I learned my lessons the hard way through. Silence taught me what noise never knew. I don't raise my voice, I don't need applause. Power moves quiet like unspoken laws. I'm one of the men who move in silence. No promises, no defiance. I carry my scars like loaded guns. I don't roll, I become. I don't beg, I don't bend. I don't need crowds to understand. If you hear me, it's already late. Men like me don't negotiate. Whiskey burns, but it keeps me straight. Truth hits hard when you're wide awake. I don't chase love, I don't chase fame. I sit with loss and call it by name. Old engine hums in the cold blue night. Headlights cut through wrong and right. I've buried dreams and walked away. Still standing tall at the break of day. I don't tell my plans, I don't leave a trace. I let time decide who survives this place. I'm one of the men who move in silence. No excuses, no reliance. I hold my line, I hold my ground. I don't make noise, I make it count. I don't break, I don't plead, I don't need more, you see, I need creed. If I walk out of the dark tonight, it's because I earned the right. I've seen wolves fall chasing crowns. I've seen kings beg when lights go down. Still waters run the deepest rage. A calm man's the most dangerous blade. I'm one of the men who move in silence, built from loss and self-guidance. No revenge, no display. I let the long road have its say. I don't talk about what I've done, I just finish what's begun. When the world goes deaf and blind, you'll feel me not hear my mind. Footsteps fade, no name, no sign, just a shadow crossing time. Men like me don't need a sound. We move in silence and stay unbound. Don't explain how I got here. I don't relive another year. Every breath under control. Heavy mind, disciplined soul. Streetlights blink like tired eyes. Truth don't scream, it only lies. Waiting for the man who stays. When the noise all fades away, I don't react, I observe. I don't speak, I preserve. Silence is my name. Patience is my flame. I don't need a stage. I survive the cage. If you hear me, it's too late. I don't knock, I penetrate. Men like me don't make a sound. We just turn the tables round. I've seen loud men fall apart. All thunder, empty heart. Calm cuts deeper than a blade. Quiet choices never fade. I don't chase what doesn't last. I don't race against the past. I walk steady, I walk straight. Let the world underestimate. Silence is my name. Pressure is my game. I don't what you felt, not the words I never tell. I learned early, keep it tight. Words get heavy in a fight. Every promise costs a piece. I'm investing in a piece. And night roads know my name. I don't play a public game. What I hold alone, like a deck carved into stone. I don't rush, I don't flex, I don't show what's next. Speak less, last longer, that's the rule I learned. While others burn bright, I quietly return. I don't warn, I don't wave, I don't need to be saved. Men who move in silence outlive every stage. Still hand, steady breath. I'm not scared of time or death. I've been broke, I've been cold. That's how discipline is sold. I don't chase yesterday, I don't need tomorrow's praise. I stay grounded where I stand, calm power in my hands. Speak less, last longer, let the noise collapse. I don't win by screaming, I win by perhaps. When the lights all disappear, you'll feel me standing near. I don't step into the light till the noise gives up the fight. Every crowd clouds the truth. Silence shows what's bulletproof. I observe, I absorb. I don't need to be adored. I let moments rob and slow. Then I go. I don't rush, I don't freeze, I don't move till it's clean. I move when it's quiet, when nobody's looking, when the world's distracted and face wide open. I don't announce my stride, I don't need the sign. Men like me cross line between the line. I've seen timing be strength, every single time at length. I don't fight the flow, I let silence say when to go. I don't seek revenge, I don't chase regret. I stay centered, stay cold, that's how control is kept. I move when it's quiet, that's where power lives. Not in shouting crowds, but in what one man gives. By the time you feel the shift, I'm already missed. Men like me wait, not because we fear, but because timing becomes clear. I don't start for action, I fast, I let weak moments pass. I don't strike on impulse, I don't speak on the show. Men like me wait in the quiet zone where patience turns into bone. We don't rush the dark, we let it thin, then we step in when it's discipline. I've seen haste misfire, I've seen calm win, I've seen silence outlast sin. I don't need movement to feel alive, I let stillness sharpen my drive. Men like me wait, that's the art. We don't act from noise, we act from heart. If the moment feels inevitable, that's me. That's me. That's me. He looked me dead in the eye, said, "You my brother till one of us dies." But death don't ask who told the truth, it just digs graves for loyalty as you. This is red line loyalty, blood oaths and secrecy. Cross that line, you don't come back. Trust cuts deep like a switchblade crack. We made our code with smoke and steel. A man's word was all that's real. But greed makes friends turn gold, and love turns cold in the hearts of most. This is red line loyalty. You stand or bleed on your own decree. One wrong word, one late reply, and the barrel whispers your goodbye. Truth is, loyalty's a gun. It protects but kills when ain't wrong. So I keep mine cocked and clean, and sleep with shadows in between. Oh, this is red line loyalty. No court, no plea, no royalty. We live by rules carved in bone, and die alone if we stand alone. They call it peace, I call it war. Every calm hides something more. While they scream, I just breathe. My silence cuts what words can't sheet. The weight of calm, heavy as gold. Stories of men never told. No rage, no harm, just the weight of
darker eyes. Every truth a sweet disguise. I don't chase, I just leave. Power listens, never bleeds. You can't fake what time refines. Calm builds empires, not lying. You can feel it, never show. In the dark, I'm warm, that's the weight of calm. Door swings wide, all eyes freeze. One step in and silence breathes. I don't need to shout away. Presence alone makes kings behave. I run the room, don't need to speak. Every stare bows to the peak. No crown, no gold, no boom, just raw command. I run the room. Back against the velvet wall. Clock don't tick, I stall it all. They toast their drinks but check my face. No smile means they know their place. I run the room. It bends to me like smoke that shapes a memory. From suits to street, from blood to bloom, I enter cold and run the room. Raised by fear, taught to lead without a peer. Now when I walk, they make space, 'cause no one dares to take my place. I run the room, not with sound, but with gravity that pulls down. Where I go, the lights grow dim, and every soul the neon flickered like a dying star. Whispers rise from a one-eyed bar. They pour sin straight, no ice, no lime. You come for one drink, stay past time. Last call at Lucifer's, where saints don't serve and sinners stir. No names, no tabs, just broken men
One last smoke before it ends again. She walks in like a red-lit flame. I say run, lips say my name. I know her story, I live that pace, where love turns hate inside a cage. Last call at Lucifer's. No hymns here, just dirty slurs. We raise a glass to all we burn, and tip the devil for lessons learned. This place don't close, it just forgets your sins, your vows, your unpaid debts. You don't leave, you just disappear, with silence louder than every cheer. Last call at Lucifer's, where pain drinks slow and heaven blurs. If I'm going down, let it be with class. One last toast in a devil's glass. He said he didn't know nothing, but I saw the flame in his hand. Truth don't hide in silence, it rises from ash and sand. Smoke don't lie, it always tells where the fire lived and where it fell. You can run, but the air stays dry. And brother, that smoke don't lie. Secrets whispered in alley rain, but the scent of burning still remains. One match can change the night, one word can start a fight. Smoke don't lie, it always tells where the fire lived and where it fell. You can run, but the air stays dry. And brother, that smoke don't lie. smelled like cologne. Thought the flame would die alone, but I tracked the wind, I read the sky, and I knew that smoke don't lie. Smoke don't lie, it haunts the breeze, carries names on broken knees. So when you see that ember high, better pray, 'cause smoke don't lie.
They move at night, unseen, unknown. No flags raised, no throne shown. Every deal, a quiet prayer. Power's breath is in the air. Men without fear, walk in grace. You'll never see, but feel their face. They don't shout, they don't plead, they just become what others need. Still heart, steady pace. Every glance a deadly case. They lose, they win, but never hide. They rule the world from inside. No fear to lose, no fear to die. That's the truth behind the light. And without fear, calm and near, their silence, all you hear. No sword, no tear, just man without fear.
Too far, but I never asked for stars.
say I'm wise, but they don't know. My fire burns deep and slow. Every scar a holy sign. Cold blood runs divine. Cold blood, warm soul. I pay the price to stay in control. No fear, no noise, no fight. I went in silence, out of sight. Whiskey glass and quiet sin. Every war I fought within. No mercy left, no time to waste. I was God, a lonely taste. I don't hate, I don't cry. I just move while others die. Soul in control. The dark crown sits heavy on my brow. I wear it proudly, no need to bow. In the shadows I make my claim. A dark gentleman, I play the game. Dark crown, I hold the power. In the night, I take the hour. With every step, I make my mark. Dark crown, I own the dark. The streets are mine, the city's at my feet. A dark king in a world of deceit. No turning back, no room for fear. Dark crown, I'm always near. I hold the power. In the night, I take the hour. With every step, I make my mark. Dark crown, I own the dark.
soul. A dark gentleman, I take control. The lies I weave, the games I play in the shadows, I make my way. Veil of deceit, I wear it proud. In the darkness, I'm not allowed. A mafia king with a heart of stone. Veil of deceit, I stand alone. I stand alone. In the midnight hour, the deal is made with a dark gentleman. There's no charade. I trade my soul, I trade my name. In this game of power, it's all the same. The midnight deal make my stud. With power in hand, I rule the night, the midnight deal, my heart's delight. I've seen the pain, I've heard the cries, but in this world, I'm the one who flies. No turning back, no way to run. The midnight deal, I've already won. The midnight deal, sealed in blood. In the shadows, I'll make my stud. With power in hand, I'll rule the night, the midnight deal, my heart's delight. I was once a king, but now I fall, a dark gentleman. I've lost it all. The empire I built now fades away in this world of shadows. I must pay. Fallen king, I'm on the ground. In the shadows, I'm nowhere to be found. A mafia boss with no heart to cry. Fallen king,
darkness unfolds. It's in my hands. A dark gentleman, I make my stand. With power and pride, I take the night. In this world of shadows, I'm the light. Darkness unfolds, I take control. In the shadows, I make the toll. A mafia king, I'll make my way. Darkness unfolds, I'll never stray. The empire grows, streets are mine. In this game of power, I'll redefine. No hesitation, no room to flee. Darkness unfolds, it's all I see. Darkness unfolds, I take control. In the shadows, I make the toll. A mafia king, I'll make my way. Darkness unfolds, I'll never stray. I'm the silent king in this world of noise. With power in my heart, I'll make the choice. A dark gentleman with eyes so cold, I take the crown and I never fold. The silent king the shadows I take my stand, a king with power in a darkened land. No one sees, no one knows the silent king where the darkness flows. The silent king, I rule the night. With every move I win the fight. No words, no sound, just pure control. The silent king, I own your soul. Just pure control. The silent king, I own your soul.
Darkness is my crown, I wear it with pride. In the shadows I'll always hide, with power in my hand and cold in my veins. I'll take what I want, I feel no pain. Darkness is my crown, I claim the night. In this world of shadows I'll win the fight, with no remorse, with no retreat. Darkness is my crown, my heart's complete. I walk through the dark with a devil's stare. A mafia king with no fear to show. Darkness is my crown. I steal the show. Darkness is my crown. I claim the night in this world of shadows. I'll win the fight with no remorse, with no retreat. Darkness is my crown. My heart's complete. I play the game, I play it well. A dark gentleman in this world of hell. Every move is a step to take. In this gambit, there's much at stake. The gentleman's gambit. I roll the dice with every play. I pay the price. In the shadows, I make my name. The gentleman's gambit. I'll win the game. I've got the power, I've got the might. I take what's mine in the dead of night. No hesitation, no turning back. In this game of power, I stay on track. The I pay the price with silence in my heart. A dark gentleman, I play my part. The world is cold, the night is long. In the shadows, I stay strong. The price of silence, I hold it dear. In this world of shadows, I have no fear. A mafia king with no words to say. The price of silence I'll never pay. The deals I made, they're sealed with trust. But in this world, there's no room for lust. I stand alone, I don't need the light. The price of silence, I own the night. The price of silence, I hold it dear. In this world of shadows, I have no fear. A mafia king with no words to say. The price of silence I'll never pay. Whispers of power, they call my name. A dark gentleman, I play the game. With every deal, I claim the night. In the shadows, I take the fight. Whispers of power, they guide my way. In the dark, I make them pay. A mafia king with no regret. Whispers of power, I'm the threat. I see the lies, I feel the pain, but in this world I'll break the chain. No mercy, no room for light. Whispers of power, I own the night. Whispers of power, they guide my way. In the dark, I make them pay. A mafia king with no regret.
Cold as ice, but I've got the flame. A dark gentleman, I play the game. The world is mine, but I don't care. I rule the shadows, I'm always there. Cold as ice, but my heart is strong. In the darkness, I belong. A mafia king with no remorse. Cold as ice, I take my course. this game of power, there's no law. I see it all. I feel the heat, cold as ice. I can't be beat. Cold as ice, but my heart is strong. In the darkness, I belong. A mafia king with no remorse. Cold as ice, I take my course.
I reign supreme in the dead of night. The king of the shadows, out of sight. A cold gaze and a heart made of ice. In this game of power, I roll the dice. King of the night, I rule the streets. With every move, I claim what's mine to keep. No mercy, no fear, just cold desire. King of the night, I set the fire. I built this empire with blood and steel. A dark gentleman with a heart to feed. The price of power, I've paid the cost. But in the shadow, I'm never lost. King of the night, I rule the streets. With every move, I claim what's mine to keep. No mercy, no fear, just call. A dark gentleman, taking what's meant to be. The price of power is paid in pain. In the city of shadows, I'm the rain. Blood in the streets. The game's been played with every step. I'm not afraid. A mafia king, I claim my name. Blood in the streets, it's all the same. But it's made of lies. In this game of power, I'll never disguise. With every move I take the lead. Blood in the streets, it's all I need. Blood in the streets. The game's been played with every step. I'm not afraid. A mafia king, I claim my name. Blood in the streets, it's all the same. Under the moonlight, I make my stand. A dark gentleman with power in hand. In the quiet night, where no one sees, I take my throne with the greatest ease. Under the moonlight, I rule the streets. With every step, I take the beat. A mafia king with no remorse. Under the moonlight,
In the shadows, I see it through. No turning back, no room for doubt. Under the moonlight, I'll take you out. Under the moonlight, I rule the streets. With every step, I take the beat. A mafia king with no remorse. Under the moonlight, I am the force.
Beneath the veil, I hide my soul. A dark gentleman, I pay the toll. The lies I tell, they're part of me. In this world of shadows, I'm free. Beneath the veil, I make my play. In the dark, I take my stand. A mafia boss, I claim the night. Beneath the veil, I own the fight. I see the faces, I feel the heat. But in this world, I can't retreat. I wear the mask, I take the lead. Beneath the veil, I succeed. I'm a king in the dark, with no crown to wear. A dark gentleman, no one dares to care. The city's mine, but the night's my reign. In the shadows, I'll ease the pain. King in the dark, I rule the night. In the shadows, I see the light. A mafia boss with no regret. King in the dark, I'm the thread. The streets are mine, the shadows too. In this world of lies, I know what to do. With every move, I rise above. King in the dark, I play the game of love. King in the dark, I rule the night. In the shadows, I see the light. A mafia boss with no regret. King in the dark, I'm the thread. In the shadows, I see the light. A mafia boss with no regret. King in the dark, I'm the thread. I've walked through cities where silence screams, slept under stars that killed my dreams. They took my heart and took my name. Now I'm just drifting through dust and flame. But there's one light left at the end of the road, flickering soft where no wind blows. Might be a lie, might be a test, but I'll crawl through hell one light left. My hands are cracked, my eyes are dry. I got no tears, I forgot how to cry. But something glows in the distance still, like a whisper that says you ain't been killed. There's one light left at the end of the road, flickering soft when no wind blows. Might be a lie, might be a test, but I'll crawl through hell for one light left. They can take my blood, they can steal my breath, but hope don't die, it just hides from death. And if I burn for every step I tread, let that flame guide me instead. Yeah, one light left is all I need to keep moving through this endless bleed. I ain't done yet, I ain't confessed, I'm still alive. For one light left. I hear the devil whisper in my ear, a dark gentleman with nothing to fear. The choices I make, they seal my fate. In this world of shadow, I won't wait. The devil's whisper, it calls my name. In this life of power, I play the game. With every step, I feel the fire. The devil's whisper, it takes me higher. I see the faces, I hear their lies. In this life of power, I play the game. With every step, I feel the fire. The devil's whisper, it takes me I take what I want with no mercy to show. A dark gentleman in the shadows below. I build my empire on blood and tears, but no one dares to challenge my fears. No mercy, no turning back. I take what's mine, I stay on track. With every move, I make them see. No mercy, that's the way it'll be. In the game of life, I play the cards. A mafia boss, I disregard. No remorse, no fear inside. In this world of shadows, I'll take my pride. No mercy, no turning back. I take what's mine, I stay on track. With every move, I make them see. No mercy, that's the way it'll be. legacy of the dark, it's in my name. A dark gentleman, I play the game. With every move, I take the crown. In the shadows, I won't back down. Legacy of the dark, I leave my mark. In this world, I own the spark. A mafia king with no retreat. Legacy of the dark, I'll never be. The empire grows, the power's mine. In the dark, I cross the line. No turning back, no place to hide. Legacy of the dark, I take the ride. Legacy of the dark, I leave my mark. In this world, I own the spot. A mafia king with no retreat. Legacy of the dark, I'll never be. No one surrender, no one's weak in this world of shadows. I take what I see, a dark gentleman. I stand so proud in the darkness. I say it loud. No one surrendered, no one's defeat. In the game of life, I never retreat. With every move, I take the crown. No one surrender, I'm holding it down. The streets are mine, I make the call. In this game of shadows, I stand tall. No mercy, no plea, just power and grace. No one surrenders, I'll win this race. No one surrenders, no one's defeat. In the game of life, I never retreat. With every move, I take the crown. No one surrender, I'm holding it down. Take the crown. No one surrender, I'm holding it down. Silent tears fall down my face. A dark gentleman in a lonely place. The power I hold, it makes me weak. But in the shadow, I'll never speak. Silent tears, they speak the truth. In this world, I've lost my youth. to cry. Silent tears, they never lie. Made my mark, I've sealed my fate. But now I stand at the devil's gate. No turning back, no way to flee. Silent tears, they belong to me. Silent tears, they speak the truth. In this world, I've lost my youth. A mafia boss with no place to cry. Silent tears, they never lie.
Loyal to the shadows, I take my place. A dark gentleman, I'll win this race. The power I seek, it's in my hands. In the world of shadows, I'll make my stand. Loyal to the shadows, I stand so tall. In the darkness, I make the call. A mafia king with no room for light. Loyal to the shadow, I own the night. But in this world, I've always will. Loyal to the shadows, I take the throne. In the dark, I stand alone. Loyal to the shadow, I stand so tall. In the darkness, I make the call. A mafia king with no room for light. Loyal to the shadows, I own the night.
We are the lords of the night, you see. Dark gentlemen, living wild and free, with hearts so cold, but minds so sharp. We rule the shadows, we leave our mark. Lords of the night, we take control. In the darkness, we'll never fall. With every move, we make the fight. Lords of the night, we own the night. The city's ours, the moon our guide. In this world of shadows, we take the ride. No turning back, no place for light. Lords of the night, we hold the might. In the silence of the empire, I stand so tall. A dark gentleman who rules it all. With every whisper, with every nod, I take control. Like a silent god. Silence of the empire, I make my move. In this world of darkness, I'll never lose. A mafia king with no room to fall. Silence of the empire, I'll take it all. The power I hold, the fear I breathe. In this empire, I'll make the creed. No mercy, no life, just endless rain. Silence of the empire, I'll break the chain. Silence of the empire, I make my move. In this world of darkness, I'll never lose. A mafia king with no room to fall. Silence of the empire, I'll take it all. Mama sang hymns while Daddy cursed fate. Bible on the table, but the page was blank. Preacher said, son, just believe and wait. But the waiting rotted, turned into hate. I sing a hollow gospel, no light inside. Just a cracked old voice and a prayer that lied. No angels fly in the sky I see. Just thunder rolling through the soul of me. The river dried up, the well ran cold. The promise of heaven feels bought and sold. I used to kneel, now I barely breathe. The only God I know wears blood on his sleeve. I sing a hollow gospel, no light inside, just a cracked old voice and a prayer that lies. No angels fly in the sky I see, just thunder rolling through the soul of me. If salvation comes, it sure comes late. Too many good men made a crooked fate. So I don't sing to be redeemed, I sing 'cause it's the only way to scream. I sing a hollow gospel, broken and black, a song for the lost who ain't coming back. Let the choir fall, let the steeple break. This gospel ain't holy, it's just heartache.
One pen stroke, empires fall. I don't shoot, I make the call. My power's ink, not flame, but it burns just the same. Paper turns to power in the quiet backroom hour. You play hard, I play smart, while your gun jams I tear hard. Contracts written with coded ink, signed in smoke, gone in a blink, while they scream in alley lights. I own their names, their rights. Paper turns to power, I rewrite fate by the hour. You want war, bring your pride, I'll erase it with one line.
decree. Every word's a lock and I hold the key. I built my gospel from backroom deals. No choir, just loaded wheels. This is Kingpin Gospel. Every verse carved from fossil of men who dared to doubt my path. Now they pray beneath my wrath. Don't call it sin, I call it plan. A sermon made from blood and man. I baptize deals in smoke and steel, and walk on streets no saint would feel. This is Kingpin Gospel. Truth wrapped in the impossible. No cross, no road, no lie. Just a throne that don't ask why. I don't beg, I don't beg, I don't plead. I plant fear, like gospel seed, and every silence that I bless grows into a power they can't confess. This is Kingpin Gospel, written in scars, not in apostles. I am the voice that shadows trust, a God of street, a king of dust.
In the darkest hour, I make my stand. A dark gentleman with power in hand. The night is mine, the game's been played. In this world of shadows, the darkest hour, where fear resides, I take control, where darkness hides. A mafia king with no remorse. The darkest hour, I set the course. I see the light, I hear the cries. In the shadows, I see to the skies. But I don't care, I take the lead. The darkest hour, I plant the seed. The darkest hour, where fear resides, I take control. Where darkness hides, a mafia king with no remorse. The darkest hour, I set the course.
Woke up with the thunder rolling in my head, whiskey on my breath, demons in my bed, footsteps in the hallway, shadows on the wall. I've been running from myself, ain't outrun nothing at all. There's hell in my heels, fire in my tracks, every sin I buried, clawing right back. I pray to the night, but it don't hear my deals. Ain't no mercy, just hell at my heels. Crossroads in the rear view, silence in the trees. Even the moonlight won't shine down on me. Voices of the dead whispering my name. Every mile I drive just fuels the flame. There's hell at my heels, fire in my tracks, every sin I buried, clawing right back. I pray to the night, but it don't hear my deals. Ain't no mercy, just hell at my heels. Lord, I ain't asking for no crown or peace, just a place to bleed, a place to cease. But the devil walks close, and he knows my face. He carved my guilt into time and space. There's hell at my heels, fire in my tracks. I carry the
I'm silent and deadly, a dark man's creed. In the shadows, I take what I need. No word is spoken, no sound is made, but in my world you'll be afraid. Silent and deadly, that's how I reign. In the dark, I break the chain. No hesitation, no time to flee. Silent and deadly, it's just me. I move in silence with power so vast. The deals I make, they never last. But I don't care, I take my share. Silent and deadly, no one's aware. Silent and deadly, that's how I reign. In the dark, I break the chain. No hesitation, no time to flee. Silent and deadly, it's just me. They said revenge is a poison slow, but I drank it down with a smile, you know. I buried him deep in the cold wet clay. Now the silence screams louder every day. I got dirt beneath my nails, blood on my hands, built my justice out of sinking sand. The grave's too shallow, the guilt too pale. A soul can't hide from dirt beneath its nails. As I still haunt every dream I see, even dead men can disagree. He was no saint, but neither am I. Just a broken man, too proud to cry. I got dirt beneath my nails, blood on my hands, built my justice out of sinking sand. The grave's too shallow, the guilt too pale. Soul can't hide from dirt beneath its nails. The snakes, no peace in the dawn, no rest in the breeze. Truth don't judge, but the wind sure wails in the echo of dirt beneath my nails. I got dirt beneath my nails and hell in my stairs. There ain't no heaven for what I did there. The past don't die and the ghost still rails. I'm buried alive by dirt beneath my nails.